It's really good. I was probably 4 years old when I had my first, well, that I remember that I had my first carne guisada taco. One of my earliest memories is my grandma, my sister, and me walking 2 blocks to get carne guisada tacos from Lupita's, which is the name of the restaurant. Some of the best carne guisada tacos in the world. My name's Nydia Huizar, and I'm co-owner and designer of Barbacoapparel, San Antonio's officially unofficial t-shirt company. We wanted to create a brand that was kind of like tourist shirts, but for locals initially. And then it just kind of evolved into, things that Texans might like, things that Latinx population might like. Last year, we were recognized as the streetwear brand of the year from the San Antonio Fashion Awards. So that was really cool, unexpected, very cool though. I was like, whoa. And we just started with 3 shirts. That's wild. I've always been interested in design. Like I grew up watching a lot of cartoons. So color and just illustration in general has always interested me. So designing gives me an opportunity to really show off my creative side. And I really like, starting with a blank slate and seeing what comes out of, the whole process and having a final product that I can be proud of and that I think will do well for the business. Well, when we first started the business, we didn't really expect for it to take off in the way that it has. So getting recognized, seeing people wear our shirts out in public has just been surreal and overwhelming in a good way, that have really made me realize how important the brand has become, because it's been able to reach a lot of people. Thinking about the fideo box, a lot of us have that experience of eating fideo in the kitchen, just grandma's making it and whatnot, and your favorite taco. The taco teas have been really great to see out in the public, see what people are confident about representing, oh, I'm a bean and cheese or chorizo and egg, or and so forth. We ordered food. Matt answers the door when the girl arrived, and she was wearing our Ferducha shirt. I didn't answer the door, so I didn't really know what was going on, and once he closed the door, he was like, OMG, she's wearing our Frida shirt. And I was like, what? I was like, Matt, open the door and let her know that we made it. So she had already kind of walked to the car, and Matt was like, hey, I made that shirt. Oh, sorry, we made that shirt. And she just looked at us like, what? And then drove off. Matt, Catherine, and I, I'm married to Matt. Matt's siblings with Catherine. So we have a history. And then Matt, Richard, and I, we all work together. So we have a history. So it was just, we already knew that we got along. And then just throwing us together into this one business has been interesting. It's been fun. There aren't any fights or anything. So that's nice. I don't think all businesses operate as swimmingly. So that's a good thing. Tacos for me, they're featured in one of my earliest memories of my grandma walking my sister and me over to a really great restaurant, probably 2 blocks away from my parents' house. She would get us tacos because it was affordable and it was delicious, and it was something that she could share from her background with my sister and me. And it's just, I don't know, it's a beautiful thing, I hear stories from my parents about how, they could only take tacos to school and they were made fun of. And so it's really interesting to see Americans embrace it now, because they're great, they're delicious. If you've got a good corn tortilla or a good flour tortilla, it's one of the best foods in the world. Well, since we started in 2014, we've really realized that it just takes a lot of work and a lot of persistence and dedication to get a brand going. Because you can have a really great designer, a really good idea, but if you're lacking in drive to like try to market your product or show up at events, that's not going to be a perfect recipe. So we didn't realize it was going to be as hard as it is, but I mean, it was a good lesson to learn pretty early on, and we've all been sticking with it. The business has become my passion. It's like such a huge part of my life now, and I just want to do it like 24 hours a day. Once we realized that this was something that people outside of our family are going to be like invested in, one of our main goals has been to possibly open up a retail shop. Whether it's mobile or brick and mortar, we haven't decided yet. We've kind of been like trying to figure out what our best move would be. You know, the logistics of it all, but that's what we want to do.